community of Melbourne, Australia. Philippines is one of the largest contributors to plastic waste, with over 1.2 million tons wasted per year. It is important for individual health, the ecosystem, and ecotourism that action starts now. I advocate for one switch a day, which is a silver lining as we can create change through switching to sustainable products, recycling, or mindful consumption. I'm Alexa Rhoda, a soon-to-be lawyer, advocating for plastic reduction.
The Filipino community of Melbourne, Australia, from Davao City, Alexa Broder. Alexa's childhood in central Queensland was filled with self-discovery and a love for the outdoors. Through dance, swimming, and sports, she developed values of strength, discipline, kindness, adventure, and faith. Growing up in a small town with few Filipinos, she found creative ways to stay connected to her culture. One of the biggest lessons that Alexa learned in her childhood years are that life is unpredictable. However, that is what makes life unbelievably beautiful. This lesson was learned when her father suddenly passed away when she was a young child. However, with this challenge, she was able to live in the Philippines for grade 11, witness her strength, and form deeper connections with her family. The Filipino community of Melbourne, Australia, from Davao City, Alexa Broder.
Mabuhay! Mahal Tana! I am Maria Mondeli Villanueva Kakam from the province of Oriental Mindoro, representing the municipality of Nauhan, where waste clogs our waterways and floods drown our dreams. Our mindful actions becomes the silver lining, protecting the land, the harvest, and the hands that grow it.
Nauhan Oriental Mindoro, Myrea Kaka. Myrea, the eldest in her family, grew up eager to learn and step up for her siblings. Though she sometimes felt she fell short of being the ideal role model, she never stopped striving to be better. She continued to look out for her younger siblings and cousins with love and care. Her childhood was happy, though not perfect, and it taught her meaningful values, especially the power of saying I'm sorry and thank you. She believes these simple words can brighten someone's day without us even knowing. Above all, she learned to value kindness and tenderness, virtues she continues to carry with her. Nauhan Oriental Mindoro, Myrea Kaka.
Minasan konnichiwa. My name is Shirley Yumeno, born in Peñaranda, Nueva Ecija, proudly representing the Filipino community of Osaka, Japan. My advocacy is sustainable fashion. I believe the silver lining of true beauty is fashion that respects nature. Thank you.
The Filipino community of Osaka, Japan, from Peñaranda, Nueva Ecija, Shirley Yumeno. Her family is a beautiful blend of cultures with strong Filipino and Japanese roots that make their traditions extra special. She grew up in a warm, loving home where music, food, and culture brought everyone together. From a young age, her creativity and curiosity shone through, shaping her into the passionate and expressive person she is today. The Filipino community of Osaka, Japan, from Peñaranda, Nueva Ecija, Shirley Yumeno.
Mabuhay! I'm Chelsea Gwinnett de la Cruz, and I am proudly representing the municipality of Bandi, province of Bulacan. My silver lining is that I believe that we should be the silver lining our planet needs. Because I always believe that even smallest act of kindness can really go a long way. And I love championing an earth wherein a lot of industries and businesses are going and embracing the eco-friendly practices and sustainable practices. Maraming salamat po.
Handy Bulacan, Chelsea Gwyneth de la Cruz. From a young age, she learned the importance of environmental stewardship, largely influenced by her grandmother's passion for planting and home gardening. This early exposure instilled in her a deep appreciation for nature and the responsibility to protect it. She observed how her grandmother nurtured plants and created sustainable gardens, emphasizing the value of caring for the earth. These lessons shaped her understanding of how individual actions can contribute to a healthier environment. As she grew, she carried these teachings forward, becoming an advocate for sustainability and a lifelong commitment to preserving the planet. Handy Bulacan, Chelsea Gwyneth de la Cruz.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Justine Gianna, and I am your Miss Philippines Earth, Parañaque City. My silver lining is found in the way that creativity and culture can reconnect us to the earth, reminding us that the earth is not just a resource, but a part of who we are.
Parañaque City, Justine Gianna Tupacio. Homeschooled from an early age, she was given the freedom to explore her passions, developing a love for soprano singing, instruments, reading, and writing by the age of 8. Deeply compassionate, she organized animal rescue efforts, signed anti-cruelty petitions, and supported local shelters. Her upbringing taught her to give her best in all she does, no matter the outcome. With strong determination and a heart for purpose, she was raised to believe that even the smallest actions can create meaningful change. Parañaque City, Justine Gianna Topacio.
Representing Pasig City. We live in a world where there is lack of compassion and full of ignorance towards the preservation of the earth. But I stand here as a silver lining to remind everyone about the importance of mindful living. Thank you.
Pasig City, Clarence Danica Sanchez. Among a family of engineers, Danny stood out by choosing a path in communication and entertainment. Enrolled in a modeling agency at a young age, she discovered her love for pageantry and grew in confidence, walking for Women Today and modeling for various brands. Her first competition, Little Stars, didn't end in victory, but she loved every moment on the runway with her family cheering her on. She learned early on that what matters most is giving your best, win or lose. A speech contestant in elementary school reinforced this when, despite not winning, her mother reminded her that effort and heart are what truly counts. Pasig City, Clarence Danica Sanchez.
Ayan, Claire Colendres, representing Municipality of Pililla, Province of Rizal. I am a psychology student who believes in the power of education. And through environmental education, We shape the youth to become the silver lining that protects and preserves our Mother Earth. Thank you.
Pinilla Rizal. I am Claire Colondres. She spent her childhood in Rizal province under the care of her grandparents while her parents worked in Manila. Her days were filled with simple joys, running through rice fields, feeding pigs, and playing outdoors with her brother and cousins until sunset. Laughter echoed in the evenings as they shared spooky stories, with her often being teased for being lampa, always tripping from too much fun. Growing up, she learned independence, resilience, and self-love. Teased for her skin color, she turned that challenge into confidence, embracing her uniqueness. Her childhood taught her to find joy in simplicity and pride in who she is. Pinilla Rizal, I am Claire Colondres.
Proudly representing Quezon City. As a public servant serving the energy sector, I believe that the Earth's silver lining shines green, with renewable and nuclear energy powering clean, sustainable, safe, and affordable progress for all Filipinos. Thank you.
Quezon City, Zoe Beatriz Cruzada. Zoe didn't grow up feeling conventionally pretty and was often labeled as boyish. Despite this, she leaned into her strengths, intelligence, creativity, and determination. She excelled in academics, joined music and theater programs, and grew into a well-rounded individual, eventually earning a spot at one of the country's top universities. Through these experiences, Zoe learned that self-worth goes beyond appearance. By focusing on personal growth, she became confident in her own skin. Her journey taught her that beauty grows from within and self-love takes time, but it's worth the wait. Quezon City, Zoe Beatriz Cruzada.
Buongiorno! Mabuhay Pilipinas! I'm Kate Trishagatanda, proudly representing the Filipino community of Rome, Italy, with roots in Batangas City. I believe our silver lining is found in interconnectedness and interdependence, the true sustainability for our only and true home, there.
The Filipino community of Rome, Italy, from Batangas City, Kate Gatpandan. Born in Italy, but spending part of her early childhood in the Philippines, she found returning to Italy both confusing and challenging. Struggling with the language and environment, she initially clung to the comfort of her cousins. Over time, she learned Italian, made friends, and found belonging to the Filipino community in Rome. Though being both Filipino and Italian sometimes made her feel different and insecure, she found strength in embracing her identity. She realized that her uniqueness is her beauty, and that pride in her roots is more powerful than any judgment. The Filipino community of Rome, Italy, from Batangas City, Kate Gatpandan.
Maupiano Aldo Tenyu Oli, I am Ella Marie D. Andricaso from the hidden paradise of Bukidnon, San Fernando. As a young Filipina, I truly believe that the real change starts with responsibility. That is why I want you all to be part of my silver lining. Clean up, speak up, and stand for the earth.
San Fernando Bukidnon, Ella Marie Andricoso. Her childhood was difficult due to bullying and the stigma surrounding her grandmother's health condition. Feeling different and isolated, she struggled with confidence, especially in crowds. But after turning 12, she began to grow into a woman with vision, confident, purposeful, and resilient. She learned that forgiveness is key to mental well-being and that mistakes are part of growth. Today, she values strength, wisdom, and mindful decisions, knowing that we do now shapes our future. San Fernando Bukidnon, Ella Marie Andricoso.
Janine Bashao Custodio, proudly representing the municipality of San Miguel, province of Bulacan. Today we face another storm and the effects of flooding in our communities. May we be reminded that climate change is no longer a distant situation, but a presence. As a teacher, I believe that the greener future lies in the minds of our young learners, as education is our silver lining.
San Miguel, Bulacan, Janine Custodio. From her childhood, she learned that life is a journey meant to be savored. As a child, she couldn't wait to grow up, but now she misses the simplicity and innocence of those early years. This reflection taught her the value of time. Cherish each moment and embrace every stage of life with gratitude, knowing that each holds its own unique beauty. Our San Miguel Bulacan, Janine Custodio.
Mabuhay! I am Riza Apitan Mendoza, representing the municipality of Tacloban, province of Quezon. My advocacy is entitled Awakening the Tide, which I aim to bridge education and environmental awareness, and specifically marine biodiversity. Because remember, inspiration starts with a spark of silver linings in the heart and in the mind.
Tagkawayan, Quezon, Riza Mendoza. One important lesson she learned from her childhood is that true happiness comes from contentment. Her mother used to describe her as a child who was easily happy with whatever she was given. This trait has stayed with her over the years as she continues to believe that being content with what you have brings genuine happiness. She holds on to this value because it has never failed to make her truly fulfilled. Tagkawayan, Quezon, Riza Mendoza.
Maayong buntag kaninyong tanan, or should I say, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. This is Crizel Jane Vitorilio Torres, proudly representing Talaka Bukidnon. In a world where urbanization is arising and build programs are continuing, I am here advocating for eco-green building. And I believe this is the true essence of the Earth's silver lining. Maraming salamat po.
Talakad Bukidnon, Crizel Jane Torres. Growing up, she learned the value of simplicity, creativity, and social connection. She realized how lucky she was to grow up experiencing traditional larong Pinoy, which taught her teamwork, resilience, and joy in the little things. Compared compared to the modernized, gadget-driven world today, those moments shaped her into a grounded and appreciative individual. Her childhood taught her to cherish culture and real-life interaction. It also inspired her to value meaningful experiences over material things. Talakay Bukidnon, Crizel Jane Torres.
Video. Malaban lang para sa
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jamie Strickland from Manila, but proudly representing the Filipino community of Tallahassee, Florida. My advocacy is through ocean conservation, and by choosing alternatives and supporting cleanups, we see our silver lining in seeing the future of our oceans be safe and beautiful again. Thank you.
From the Filipino community of Tallahassee, Florida, USA, from the city of Manila, Jamie Strickland. Her childhood was filled with adventure, cultural exposure, and meaningful experiences. As a military brat, she moved frequently, which was challenging. Being the Phil-Am new kid often felt isolating. Though it was isolating at times, it taught her adaptability, resilience, and a deep appreciation for diverse cultures. She explored various activities but found her true passion in choir, where her love for music grew. Despite challenges like bullying, she embraced her journey and became stronger because of it.